Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jared. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, guys.
It's Jared's birthday. Yay! It's also day 3 of con. Gen Con.
Holy shit.
Well,
Where does the time go?
it's already noon and we're just leaving the hotel now.
Yeah.
It was a long night. And we still got another long day today. So we're gonna go and have some fun. Do the networking. Jared's dressed like a pirate.
Yar.
It's gonna be a good time. So that's a short intro. Yeah, let's get to the con. We were at the con. We've been here for a while now. I got the sign. We're doing some networking, doing pretty well.
2.5 victories.
2.5 victories. Oh, 2.
Out of 3.
2 out of 3.
If they take a card, that's a half a victory.
Oh, true. All right, 2.5. Doing well. Just making our ways around. And, you know, it's good. We did.
Throwing it out technically.
Okay, here, you vlog. I don't know.
Hello, I'm vlogging now. I've been kind of along for the ride. I've just been standing here ominously, either as intimidation or to look impressive. So we are still doing the networking. It is massive. It is quite packed today. What's the cue? What's the plan, boss?
We're still just walking around and we're kind of still getting a lay of the land because we never even got through everything the past 2 days. Yeah, there's not really a plan for today besides Improv D&D later.
Yeah. So we're just meandering about, kind of looking at stuff. I spent $35 on a loot box, and most of it was junk, and I am suffering for it. Also, one of my wand holsters broke, and I lost my fan. So
You lost your fan already?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's fine. I could either look at Lost and Found or get a new one when we go to Japan. Otherwise, 26 is looking pretty.
Getting it all out now, all the bad out now.
I guess. Who knows? Maybe things will shape up. I'm knocking on wood. You can't tell because it's a wand. But otherwise, we will continue to meander, and if something else holds up, shows up, we'll let you know.
We're here. You can barely see us all. There they are.
Hello.
We're chilling, relaxing. We kind of actually, for the first time, made it to the front of the con center. Yeah, we went around the exhibition hall a bunch. Yeah, why don't you talk? Dan, you talk now. Jared's talk.
Update. I found my fan, so we're good.
Hi. The convention hall is massive. Biggest I've ever seen. And very tiring. We've only been here for 3 hours and I'm already exhausted. Talking to people is exhausting. Being around people is exhausting.
Not you guys. You guys are great.
Jared's exhausting. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, like, there's a small section of the place that is like Artisan Alley. And that small section is like the entirety of other conventions. Exhibit hall, like the entirety of it. So like you guys have probably, even through the time lapse, only seen like 30% of the exhibit hall alone.
Maybe not even.
Maybe not even. It is, and I'm underselling it, massive.
Trying to show it off as much as we can, but it's hard to really show it off because
There's so much we can.
there's so much, and also like a lot of it's gonna look the same on camera too, especially when it's going so fast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you to Jared. He has more energy than I do. I'm too tired.
I don't know how I have this much energy just walking around these These boots, unfortunately, were not made for walking. But we got to connect with some folks. I managed to snag some items, some magic items. Would you please stop? Anyway, people are getting rowdy downstairs. Managed to get some magic items for the campaign, so you might see those later on. Who knows, unless I forget. But otherwise, we're either gonna walk around a bit, maybe get a little snack for lunch because we got up at noon. But who knows what the day may bring. I'm passing it back to Anthony because I don't know what else to say. They don't let me talk this long usually.
So there you go. Hopefully if you've been sick of me talking in all these vlogs, now you got a taste of everyone else. Even though they're awkward and never know what to say half the time. But neither do I. I just fake it.
You'd think I'd have more practice with like vlogging, but
Yeah.
there's not exactly a course for it.
No.
You would think I could talk to people.
You just talk a lot.
I just talk. So
Yeah, I mean, too, we're in not a low right now, but we're just like, we're resting, we're relaxing because it's been a lot right now. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna keep walking around later. Maybe we'll check out some of the other areas of the convention center that we haven't really checked out at all. Like maybe some of like the extra hotels, because there's like two other hotels we haven't even stepped foot in that have things going on. So we'll check those out, see what there is. Again, I'm telling you what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna do it, and then I might not show it. So stick around, or maybe I'll cut it out. Who knows? I don't know. I'm gonna need a snack. I think we said we were going to show you what we were going to see and the different hotels we were going to go to, and we did not do that at all, as you can see, or as you can't see, didn't see.
Yeah, we lied.
Yeah. So now we're just vibing again. That's the only time you get with us, vibing time. But I'll tell you what we did. So after we were done sitting and looking, we got up and we walked. Believe it or not. We went to just some of the other hotels and just kind of checked stuff out. I think it was the Marriott we went to, one of the, like the big one.
Yep.
And I got some Starbucks. The boys got some Subway. It's nice because it was more reasonably priced than some of the food trucks and everything else. We went to a different one of the other hotels, just looked around, not much. And then we went back to the vendor hall for the last 15 minutes. Dan got something for his friend. And then we went and collected all of the equipment for Improv D&D. And now we're sitting and waiting for that to start. Sign's right over there. Sorry, there are people there, so I try to bring it back quick. Sign's right there. You can't see it, in case you're blind. So yeah, we're waiting. Time is 6:47. Our panel starts at 8. So we're over-prepared. We're hoping that whatever panel is in there right now will get out soon, so that we can get in there and prep a lot sooner than we had to last time. All right, T-minus 30 minutes until Improv D&D. The room is still not open. There's like a 4-hour event going on in there for us. So I'm gonna start setting up some of the AV equipment beforehand so we can just get in there, plug it in, and we're good to go. Besides that though, I think everything is gonna be fine. Should be good. Yeah, I just spent a little bit of time in here in this just random room, warming up. Yesterday didn't go too well for me, so just make sure I was practicing everything I need to say, make sure I didn't forget anything, stuff like that. But I'm gonna take it outside because Jared or Dan, one of them came to me and said there's a line forming. So let's see how this line's looking so far.
the worst part is you get a new friend who goes right, and they need someone to go in the end. They're all like, man, we all suck.
There you go. Dan's talking to the people. What's up? Want to get set and start setting up AV stuff. Hold on, before I let you in, I gotta at least record it. Look at this huge ass line. Everyone say hi, YouTube. Right, it is the second showing of Improv D&D happening today, and it is going wonderfully. So much better than yesterday. Crowd is very engaged, just high energies. The adventuring party we have too is also just great. So we're up. They're cheering for something. So let's go in and see how today is going.
Understands what a horse is completely, and yes, it's food. It loves that idea. It gets up, eats the horse, and bows to you.
Ooh, wow. That's a good boy. Now, I think you and I have a mutual.
We missed the big applause, but you know, that's okay. It's a good time. I'm actually doing this later than I normally do because I was enjoying the show so much. Yeah. Ugh, take a seat. It's going really well. Everyone seems to be enjoying it. Hopefully they all stay. Hopefully you are watching this video now if you saw this on Saturday here at Gen Con. And if you did, also welcome to you. I welcome you to the quest and on this adventure as well. So thank you everyone. We'll do an outro too as we finish up Improv D&D today, but that is all I have for right now. I'm gonna go back in and continue to enjoy the show. Everyone to say banana on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Banana! This was a video too. I'm taking a shot from that shot. We got that whole thing. My lungs. All right, here, Dan. You vlog. Now that you're more awake. Yeah, speak.
I love when he gives it to me, and it's like, well, I could just not vlog.
You could just hold this.
I could just hold this, fix my hair a little bit. So we are leaving the convention center. I'm leaving the event altogether, even though I got my 4-day pass and everything, because I'm going to Lollapalooza and seeing Pierce the Veil.
Emo fuck.
So today went well, just like always. Oop, gotta fit on the escalator with this camera. And yeah, I think it went really well. Anthony thinks it went well. The crowd was tough on me, but they always are. They're tough on Anthony too. But
they liked me.
Yeah, it's Jared's birthday. It was like his dream come true. Everyone loved him. And
Everyone was nice to me.
yeah, everyone loved him and was nice to him. And everyone was giving me and Anthony a hard time. The convention, super overwhelming. There's so much to do here. Just, I mean, like, yeah. Well, if you were at the Saturday show and you yelled at me for saying blue or teal instead of teal or red instead of crimson, I'm colorblind in one eye. Yeah. How do you feel now? So, it was a good day. There was a lot of fun, a lot of heckling. That really worked out for the better, is the heckling parts. Anthony's saving a cosplay. A bunch of people with Burger King crowns. The convention center, I mean, it's just massive. There's so much to do. They have an entire hallway. I don't know if you guys seen that. An entire hallway of just pinball machines, and they're all doing like this. If you beat the high score and whatnot, you get like a trophy, and just like there's an entire like area full of food trucks, and it's like the convention is like splitting into like 3 other hotels. It's insane. It is literally like the craziest convention I've ever been to. The exhibit hall was just massive. Like, there was, like, I mean, just
hundreds and hundreds of companies, artists, people trying to make indie games. I'm like, just so overwhelming. So it just totally took the wind out of my sails going around talking to people, because I'm kind of introverted, you know? So I use a lot of energy doing that. I don't know what the best angle is for this. It's 9:30, the exhibit hall's closed, and like hundreds of people are still here walking around. And I'll be honest, there's not a whole lot after like 9 o'clock going on.
Besides if you just want to play a game.
Besides if you want to play a game until like 1 in the morning. But like, that's about it. I mean, like, things here are very expensive. I will say that. Gen Con was nice enough to allow us to come and pay for the trip, but at the same time, it was expensive. But I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, they had a bunch of people that was doing card art here, a bunch of Uno cards, bicycle cards, because those companies are actually here. I don't know what other cards they might have. So sorry, I'm not saying anything because we're trying to figure out what they're doing here. But hopefully.
Hi, I want to get a picture with you.
All right. Yeah. On these videos, let us know like what you guys want to see more of. We have heard some people saying the audio from GoPro sucks, so we're gonna try and work on that. But let us know what you guys want to see. I mean, right now we kind of just do a time lapse. We forget about doing the vlogs. We don't know what we're doing with the vlogs. We don't know how to do vlogs. We just kind of talk and ramble while we're walking around and tell you guys our feelings. But if you guys have any questions of like how it went, how it smelled, you know, what it was like, were people nice, we can definitely answer those. So do not be afraid. What's going on?
We're knocking coins at everything, and all the coins that get thrown.
Coins and all the coins go to charity.
For charity.
They knock down all the cards that they spent the last 3 days building.
Oh,
Cool.
That's cool.
That's cool.
I think I got a quarter on me. So people came prepared for this. We didn't know this was a thing at all. I had 9 coins in my pocket of change. I had a quarter. I split them amongst the men, so we each got about 3 coins to throw. But you know, every penny counts. Now we know it's a thing though. I see some people are coming stacked and loaded with coins. It'll be interesting to see what goes down and how things fall.
It'd be funny. There was one group of people who had like an entire Ziploc bag filled with coins.
Yeah.
They don't even throw the coins individually. They just throw the bag of coins. Also, Anthony, stop talking about porn.
Not me. Other Anthony.
Oh.
I'm not actually.
Regardless, Anthony, you should really stop talking about it.
Apparently. I was like, I didn't even know I was talking about it.
Yeah. I didn't even know he was on the phone.
All right, so yeah, we got about
That's fair. That's
a minute and a half left.
Give or take.
Oh, less. And we're gonna throw some coins. There's a bunch of Marios here. Here's another glimpse at the Card City. charity, not the coins yet. There's been money raining from the ceiling.
1, 2, 3. Dungeons! 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 Dungeons!
I think our side won with the most donations, but we're getting close to the coin throw.
Take that, Bowser.
And we made it out, okay. Now let's go home. We donated to charity. We all did a little good. Sleep easy at night, and we did our good deed. Yep. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So we'll wrap it up here then. Thank you all for watching. Ending it on a good note, donating charity. Make sure you donate to your local charities that you support and that are good. I don't know how else to word that. Thank you to everyone that came to Improv D&D Friday and Saturday. We still have one more day though, still got Sunday. It'll be Jared and I, well, I don't know, we probably won't say the whole time, but it'll be something. Yes, thank you again, everyone. And thanks again, Gen Con, for letting us be here, because it's been a great time.
Day 4, everyone give it up for day 4.
Woo! It's the final day. It's Sunday. It is 10:30, and we're gonna head back to the con for, oh, there's a bug in here, for one more day. Probably won't stay the whole time. It's open until 4, but no way in hell we're staying here that late.
No, we'll probably leave at what, around noon?
Yeah, we're gonna kind of do a lap and get what we need and then dip. So however long that takes. Dan is no longer with us. He's
physically, but
physically.
Not like he's dead.
Moment of silence for Dan. All right, and he's at Lollapalooza.
Yep.
So, I mean, he's still out there having fun. He did make it back safe to Illinois, but he's still got to make it back to Wisconsin.
Yes.
So let's get on the road. Let's get to Gen Con, and maybe I'll actually show off the floor more.
No promises. You know, our day was so fine, and then, oh, there it is, slowly creeping up behind us, like the door wedge it is.
Let's see it in the mirror. I guess right there.
It's not a good car. It's not waterproof.
We're gonna wait for it to pass by.
And then we're going to point and laugh.
Ah!
Okay. Oh, and of course they're Imperial. That makes too much sense. Well, I won't let Tesla ruin things for me. Yet.
We have parked. We are walking out of the parking structure now. The Cybertruck ended up cutting me off and then almost backed into me. So, you know, I think it all works out as what the Cybertruck really means. Yeah, so I'm just about to walk out the structure, and it's gonna be pretty blinding, so brace yourselves. 3, 2, 1. So yeah, it's not a far walk. Here's the parking structure, center is just straight ahead. Got to record this like a first person game. So yeah, we're gonna be walking to the center. We're just gonna be going through the doors right there, and it'll be good.
It's like in Skyrim.
Yeah, this is just like Skyrim right now. One interesting thing about this con, for how massive it is, there's no security.
Yeah.
We can enter in any door. You can leave any door.
You can bring any.
You can bring anything you want. Yeah, no one is really checking things or anything like that, and it's kind of interesting to see. I mean, but it's also great because it just supports on how amazing the Gen Con community is.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a good problem to have. Knock on wood that it never needs to be changed.
I think it's also because people are less likely to cosplay at a tabletop card game.
Yeah, and again, like cosplaying is not as while it is promoted, but it's not very common here. So people aren't bringing weapons for cosplay, swords and stuff, so they don't have to check it. But there's also no bag check. So like we brought a suitcase full of all of our AV equipment, and no one stopped us to look in it or check it out or any of that. And then, yeah, so actually now I can show you too. I mean, we've just been walking down this hallway. It hasn't been interesting looking at all or anything. But at the end of the hall is the Gen Con store, so we're gonna go wait in line, or I'm gonna wait in line. And Jared will either wait with me or do something else.
Depends on what you want me to do. I will probably wander.
Yeah, you can wander. I won't keep you. All right, so I'm gonna wait in line, and I'll text you when I'm done. All right, I got my stuff. I got my hat. It's a one-size-fits-all hat, so I can't really adjust it. So it probably looks big on me because of that. But yeah, I stood in line. I got a shirt, I got a cup, and this hat. Here's the front of it, at least. I don't have a Dungeons and Dragons hat, so I needed one. And if I'm gonna get one, this is the place to get it. I found Jared though too.
Hi, I got a new pin, a new button, and some
Take it.
stickers.
Take it.
Oh,
Tell us
hello.
what you did.
Hi. So I went to wandering. I went around the basically the outskirts where fewer people were because I didn't want to, have to deal with that. And I made my way into Artist Alley, which is packed to the gills, even for a Sunday. I got a new pin, as you can see. I found this button. Yes, I found it. Doesn't mean I bought it. Doesn't also mean I stole it. I got a couple stickers that I'm gonna put on my cosplay luggage, and then I got the text from Anthony saying, where are you at? And then I found him by the balloon gnomes and the Arabic music.
Yeah. It's crazy. Look at over here. This is where the cards were yesterday. Completely clean. Not a card, not a nickel, a penny, nickel or dime in sight.
But if you do find any coins on the ground around there, that is free game, and you know it.
Yeah. Now we're heading over. I didn't even tell Jared where we're going. I just started walking.
Yeah, no, I implicitly followed you.
Yeah. I want to go over to the Lucas Oil just in a chance that I can get a player's handbook or something, if that's even possible. Even though I know you had to get tickets beforehand.
Or the stamps.
Yeah, but if anything, the stamps are more likely what I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
Which is still fine. It's something. And then I don't know. I might get 2 books of stamps. One as like the collector 50th anniversary editions that I don't use. Yeah, and then one to use.
Although, how cool would it be? You send a letter to like you're paying a medical bill that you can't pay online, so you mail it in, and they get it, and it's like, why is there a dragon on this stamp?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, like, and then when I do use those stamps, I gotta definitely only use it for people that will appreciate it.
Or no.
Yeah, or just know it, because you don't want to waste that stamp then on anyone.
That's true. The government isn't going to care about your dragon stamps.
Well, the drug government's actually technically the one giving the stamps.
That doesn't mean they care about it.
That's very true. That is also true. So we'll see how much it is too. And yeah, there's a lady with flowers as she was yelling and walking. But yeah, so we'll see. Just kind of check out too what's going on today. Like Jared said, it's still packed for Sunday. Again,
nuts.
yeah, all 4 days were sold out, whether that be the 4-day passes, individual passes, anything in between. Everything is sold out. So many people were looking for other ways to get tickets where they would just offer to help run games so they could get a free ticket and a free ticket and a free hotel room. Because I've heard in the Facebook page that a lot of people are complaining that some people don't know how to run games because they probably don't know how to run the game and they just did it so they could get here for free.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Also, sorry, I was gonna say, this is totally the con experience. I just saw somebody cosplayed as like full-on Princess Peach holding a can of Monster. That if that doesn't say con, I don't know what does.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, no, you are correct. A lot of people don't know how to run games and just do it to get the free pass.
Yeah. So now we're going back to where like the venue where we had our panel yesterday. This is the Loud Alley. They got the pinball machines that you can win a trophy on if you get a high score. We'll probably cut through the outside because it might be quicker. We'll see, but we'll come back when we get there. The Player's Handbook line was too long, and there were not enough books for everyone in that line. The stamps were all sold out, but you can still buy the stamps online, just through the UPS website, or probably just through the actual. You can just probably go to your actual local post office and get them. So we then just sat for a little bit. I tried to buy them online. It wasn't working. Jared is stuck holding the door.
My courtesy will not allow me to leave.
All right, we're back in the vendor hall. We're going to try and show it off. Get another time lapse going, but it's crowded. It's very packed. You think for Sunday it wouldn't be as packed, but nope, it's still just as packed. So we're gonna get time lapse of this. Hopefully it doesn't use the rest of the footage in here, and if it does, then you won't hear from us until we get back to the car. I think we're calling it. Yep. We're gonna be heading out. One thing I did buy, which I would love to use for Improv D&D, and if not, Matthew will just love it, is another giant D20. I got some tea. Jared met a friend that he had from college that was working here.
Yep. He sold us the D20.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Yeah. I think we're calling it.
Yeah, we're pretty tired. We should probably hit the road and get something to eat.
Yeah, we haven't eaten today.
Yeah.
Pretty dangerous game we're running right now. So let's go home.
Let's go home.
So we never finished the vlog. We never did an outro for the vlog for Gen Con. So this is, Jared, this is the outro for the Gen Con vlog. So, say something.
I'm giving up on you. I'm kidding. Hi, welcome, or goodbye, I guess. You caught me off guard. I wasn't there.
And Dan isn't here now either. He's still at work. But thank you all for watching. We're back again. It's a week later. We're bowling, and yeah, that's all we got. So stick around. We'll be at Fan Expo. There's Matt. We'll be at Fan Expo soon. By the time you're seeing this, actually, we'll be at Fan Expo. So thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye-bye.